What's up guys, Big Country here, back at it again with another Clash Guns video. The new Heroic Torch Warden equipment came out this morning, and it's not crazy strong, but it's also not weak. I've been testing all morning trying to find an army that works, and I finally came up with one, and this one is the Super Yeti spam. But I know you're probably looking at these 9 invis spells, and you're like, oh, Big Country, it's probably just a RC walk in the beginning, and then you just spam all the Yetis down. Wrong. So just like my other video, you're going to place down your RC on one side and just let her die, let the Phoenix activate, and then you're going to place 2 Super Yetis on the other side just to funnel that side. Once the funnel is set, you're just going to spam both the Ice Golems, the remaining Super Yetis, your King, your Queen. You're going to activate the Queen so the healers come out, and you're going to place down your Warden. You're going to activate the Warden pretty early to get over the first set of walls, and then the second set of walls you're actually going to use on your King. So once your King gets to like the center of the base, use his ability with the Earthquake Boots. Only thing that you have left at this point, like you've used all of your abilities, the only thing you're going to have left is 9 invis spells. You're going to revive your RC in the middle of the attack and do a delayed RC walk to clean up the remaining of the base. This army uses the troop launcher and not the log launcher. I have the log launcher only because of invis bases. So if there is an invis base, you're going to use the log launcher, but other than that, you're going to be using the troop launcher every other time. I want to show you guys a replay first with this army just to explain it, and then I'm going to hop into Legends League with it and see how it does. Alright, so the first thing I do on this base, I'm going to place my RC in the corner and use her ability right off the start. I'm going to place 2 Super Yetis here on the left side. I'm using the new Heroic Torch on the Warden. So now I'm just going to sit here, wait for the funnel to be set. I'm going to spam everything down, activate the Queen because she has those healers. They die to this air defense right here, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to use the new Heroic Torch here with the troop launcher as well. I have that. They're going to go over the first and second walls of this base. My King gets all the way into the core. And it's looking pretty good here. And my RC's up here. So while that's going on at the bottom, I'm going to revive her. She's going to hit this Giga Bomb. It doesn't matter. I have 2 revives in this army. So if the RC does actually die, you can revive her again and continue the RC charge. So there I activated my King. He opened up all the walls for the Super Yetis. I have how many invis spells left? Like 6 more. I'm going to keep using them just to clear the top side of this base. And the Super Yetis are going to do fine because they're still with the Warden. The King is still alive. Like, this is actually crazy because a delayed RC charge actually works really well. So here, my RC dies. I revive her, and she's going to get the Monolith now. I have 4 more invis spells. Like, this is actually kind of crazy, and I'm going to hop into Legends now with this army, and let's see how we do here. Alright, here we go. We got a double Rage, and I don't think I'm going to enter into the Rage spells because it's kind of hard. There's not a lot of protection with the Heroic Torch because there's no Eternal Tome, so I'm just going to go from the backside of these. So I'm going to place my RC up here. We'll place 1 and 2, and I'll place the Dragon over here to funnel as well. And they're going to get a pretty good funnel here. The RC might actually get the Town Hall, which would be huge. Okay, so she's going to go to the Town Hall. I'm going to go 2 Ice Golems, all of the Super Yetis. Troop Launcher goes down. Activate the Queen. The RC getting the Town Hall here is actually really, really good. So she's going to do that. And we need to get through these walls here. But we're going to get through like the first layer here. And then once they get to this multi-gear, I'm going to use the Heroic Torch right now. We're going to go over all these walls. Troop Launcher's going in. Like, King's going on the right side here. So that froze the hook. That's pretty good. Now that looks like we're pretty far in this attack, I'm just going to go ahead and activate or revive my RC here. So she's going to go to the right. Still haven't used the King ability. I'm just going to wait for him to like kind of just find a good area for him, I guess. He's still hitting a wall up there. And now we're just going to RC charge in this Rage compartment here. I have 7 invis spells left. Like, I still have a revive. The King just opened up the entire like wall compartment and hit the Rage tower. So now my RC can just get this Fire Spitter here and the Ricochet Cannon. I have 5 invis left, and this base is gone. Like, the Super Drag over there actually was really, really strong because it killed all my Super Yetis on that side. I had nothing to kill them. But actually, it goes down there. I'm going to swag these 4 invis spells right here. This army is actually crazy. And we're going to hop into the next one. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, we got another it's kind of a similar base, but now the town hall is by the rage compartments. So again, I'm not going to enter in through the rage compartments because it's actually like it's pretty hard to go through them, in my opinion, with this army because you have no protection with the heroic torch. So I'm just going to use my RC down here. Let's see if she can get this Inferno Tower. I placed her right on the Broom Witch again. I need to keep doing that, or need to stop doing that. God, it's so annoying. I can't do that anymore. And we're gonna go 2 Yetis over here, funnel a little bit, and the Broom Witch taking those shots of the spear actually kind of screwed me here because now she did not get the Inferno down. But we're just gonna push in here with the remaining of the army. I want my king to get pulled here. That would be huge. If he could just open up all the... I don't think he will, though, because he's like in the... Oh, my gosh. Okay, so he's going to open up the entire core of this base. And they're going to go to the left rage compartment. My RC got pulled by the hook, so now I have to do the RC charge out of this, but we're going to revive the RC, and now we're going to do an RC walk into the right rage compartment. I might as well just... What was that? My king? I might as well revive my king as well. So now I have 6 more invis spells to get through this other rage compartment. So let's see where my RC goes. I think she's going to go down to the air defense, possibly. So she's going to get the enemy king here. And, okay, now she's going back to the rage compartment. I really like this version of this attack because the only thing you're focusing on, like, once you activate your king and your warden and you're pushing through the, like, the base, the only thing you have to focus on is your RC for, like, the rest of the attack. Like, look at them up there. The warden and the queen are still alive with the giant and a couple super yetis. And I'm going to use the last invis spell here to get the ricochet cannon down. There's a couple more super yetis here. My RC just cleaned up like the entire base that was left after the main push. And I don't know, this is actually like a cool concept I came up with, and it's actually working. Alright, we got an invis core. And I know, oh, okay, I forgot to bring a log launcher. Okay, I forgot to bring a log launcher, so that's not good. I'm just going to go ahead and use the troop launcher instead. You would use a log launcher on this base if you did see it, though, because it would just like kind of, it's like fail-proof keeping it because you'll activate the invis tower. But I'm going to use my RC over here, and then we'll go 2 super yetis over here. And can we get the fire spitter? That'd be pretty nice. And go, let's push everything in here. Hopefully we get through this corner. The Giga Bomb is here, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think, because we'll just go straight through this. And then once we get to the walls, I'll use the heroic torch to get through, like, there's like three layers of walls there. So I think we'll be able to just go right through them. So we will use, we're hitting all these ice golems, so I don't want to waste it yet. But we'll go now with the heroic torch. Okay, there was another ice golem, I messed up. But we're going to go over all these walls. The king might be able to make it to the core, which is good. Let's see if he does. And I'll activate his ability. Okay, perfect. We'll use the king ability here. And I believe that one's my RC, because my RC got pulled by the hook. So now we're going to do the RC charge. And the only thing we're focusing on now is the RC walk. Everything else can kind of just do its own thing. Like, you just turn your brain off at this point and just direct all your attention to the RC walk. Where's my RC going? Okay, what is she doing? Can we go to the right, please? What do we... She just went all over there, but that's fine. We'll actually get the backside of the space. I have 4 invis spells left. The king and all the super yetis at the top will clean up that. And if this RC can get the ricochet here, I think that's the only thing left on this base. And then she'll get the mortar, wizard tower, and the Tesla here. The king is still alive at the top. I mean, we don't even need to use the rest of these invis spells, but we might as well just keep my RC alive here. And what, there's a 1 corner Tesla? Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, and then there's the wizard in the sea, or the camp there. But my heroic torch is not even max here, and it's actually working really well. All right, here we go. Next base. Ooh, we got an invis base, and I have the log launcher now. I'm not an idiot. I actually brought it in my CC this time. I don't know why I had the siege barracks last time. But I'm going to funnel this bottom side with the RC. There's not a lot down here, but it'll just set up a really good funnel. I'm going to place a couple Yetis over here. We'll place the dragon as well just to get a better funnel. And then I'm going to place these super barbs over here just to clean like these trash buildings up. And once we get a good funnel, we're going to go 2 ice golems, all the Yetis, the warden with the heroic torch, and now I'm going to use the log launcher, activate the queen. Let's see if they go into this base. Alright, I'm just going to use it now just so they walk into this part of the base. My RC got pulled by the hook, so that kind of sucks. My king also got pulled by the hook, so we're going to activate him. Invis tower goes off. And it's not a really good spot to like use my RC or like to revive my RC from, but it kind of sucks that the hook pulled her, but we're just going to make do with it and basically snipe this compartment, I think, with the RC. We still have 6 invis spells left. So we'll get the multi-gear, the town hall, might even get the ricochet. I'm going to go ahead and revive my king to take care of that ricochet cannon. And okay, so he will block the ricochet cannon from hitting my RC, and they're gonna kill the king here. I still have like 3 super yetis there on the left, and now I'm gonna use the remaining this base is crushed, and I still have like a full RC walk left. I still had like 4 invis spells when I said that, and so she's just gonna get the expo, get the mortar, get the rest of this base down. I still have an invis left. Make sure she doesn't die to this Tesla. But this is actually really fun. I've never used a delayed RC walk. Like, I know it's an RC walk and everyone's bored of them, but this actually makes it like enjoyable. Like, it's not like you're just placing it down to start and getting as much value as you can. Like, this is kind of making RC walks enjoyable a little bit for me. So let's hop in the next attack here. All right, here we go. We got another double rage. I was hoping to show like a variety of bases. I think we actually did a pretty good job of hitting a lot of different bases. But I'm not going to enter in through the rage towers again. So we're just going to use the RC down here. She might die to the monolith, actually. I didn't really think about that because usually you can just like snipe anything with RC, but the monolith actually outranges her. But she will use the rest of the spear in the Phoenix ability. We'll place 2 Yetis over here. And now, okay, the Broom Witch is so annoying. I can't believe they added that in a camp. That is like, it has way too much HP. But we're going to go 2 Ice Golems, rest of the Yetis, activate the Queen, and I'm going to hold off on the Warden just to get through this first layer of wall. Because like I'm not going to activate it just to get through like the first one. But like the actual first layer, I'm going to use the ability here. So we'll go, I need to get my king and all the Yetis into this town hall, so we'll just use it now. They're going to hop over. It's actually kind of crazy. And then my king's in a decent spot here, so I'm just going to use him. And then now I have 9 invis left and a revive. So we're going to use this on my RC, do an RC walk here on the bottom side, while the rest of my army is kind of like taking a lot of damage here. They are going into a lot of heat right now. That's not good. Kind of unfortunate that all of like the core defenses here are like on the back side of this rage compartment. I think I'll be fine. I have 4 more invis spells. Okay, she hits the Giga Bomb. That's not good. And oh my gosh, she's in the tornado too. Oh no. Do I get this? I don't think I get this. Because the multi-gear is still alive. Gotta get to this builder hut, and then we'll go to the mortar. And then now I need to get to the multi-gear. I think the multi-gear is weak. Okay, the multi-gear is weak. Giant. There's no Teslas in the corners. There's this one. RC is still alive. Yep, and we're gonna get this triple. That was kind of scary, but we got it. Alright, y'all, that's the video. Make sure to drop a like if you liked it, and leave a comment for any other armies that you guys want to see. I'm announcing the 5 giveaway winners coming in the next week, so stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.